Hello. I'm over here messing around. Hello. I'm over here messing around with the group chat setting on the Google Plus, and I'm thinking, did it go live? Did it not? It's so funny. Welcome to the Shakti Spiral. Welcome to the new moon in Taurus. I'm very excited to be here with you tonight. I'm going to take a little bit of time just to let everybody get on air and to do our thing together. So if anybody is new to the Shakti Spiral, my name is Shakti, and I hold the new moon rituals every month for the Shakti Spiral under One Ascension International. This is a way to gather together under the powerful dark moon to seed our intentions for the month or even year, depending on how long we want to work what it is we're intending. And so we come together, and as a collective, harnessing this energy, it is such a powerful way to manifest. And being that we are in Taurus, which is an earth energy, we are going to have an opportunity tonight to really, really get rooted into some deep earth energies, as well as the construct of the way the earth is. So I'm really excited about that. So for all of you who are new, welcome to the Shakti Spiral, and those who have visited and have participated in the past, thank you for coming back and for joining me. This is so much fun. I look forward to this all day long. It's funny because today was such a busy day for me. I don't know about all of you, but just time has been feeling just such an influx of feeling like not enough time, and then kind of like a lot of time sometimes, just within minutes or moments. So that was me today. I was doing a lot of errands and running around, and then I thought, okay, now I have to take time to really gather myself, which I do before ritual, and to really focus and be present for tonight. So this is what we're doing tonight, and I'm just really excited. This is so much fun. So anyways, I have the group chat, I believe, available. I was doing something really funny. It said to do some kind of command /?. So I remember last time, I think I said during last month's ritual, I'm trying to figure it out. So, so I can see your comments and we can kind of interact a little bit more. But anyways, so let's talk a little bit about the new moon in Taurus and why this is such an auspicious time. First of all, it's a super moon. I believe that was said. And there's a lot of energies. Anyways, I don't know how you felt about April, but it seemed like we were hit hard and fast with a lot of energies. We are in so many retrogrades with planets. There's so much being pulled out of us to say, you know, this is the finals. These energies that you're about are really addressing the ego, the part of yourself that is resisting change or afraid of change, because change is the unknown, and we like to, as habitual creatures, we like to kind of know what's in front of us. So it's an interesting energy to be in that influx. And so let me just turn that off. It's kind of distracting me. Okay, the group chat. So in that influx of energy, I don't know about you, but last month for me, I got really inundated with a lot of stuff that needed to be healed, addressed, cleared. And as we go through this, it's important to be gentle with yourself, because it isn't like something that we can just say, okay, I'm done with it, it's over. We can in a lot of ways, but if stuff that's deep rooted, we can have a change of consciousness that can kind of change all that. But in the meantime, it can be sticky, especially when you're, say, bringing up past stuff. And so, and there's kind of engaging with relationships. Those have been really charged as well. It's kind of like just really looking at people and asking, what is the true nature of this person? I know they care about me. So this exchange that we might be having, is it really truth, or is it just illusion? Because love is truth. And people that you may not know if they care about you, or it's time to say, you know, I need to allow myself to find my truth, and that is just, it's time to honor what I feel and step away maybe from relationships or jobs or anything that we are connected to that's reminding us that we are worthy and deserving of much more. So tonight, with the energies in Taurus, that earth energy, that energy that we are connected to with Mother Gaia, we are part of Pachamama, which I call, it's the ancient way of saying Mother Earth, in all of her forms. All of those energies are very present right now. We are really looking at the story that we have identified with in our lives. We're looking at the different way that we are identifying in the world, and the way that the people see us, the world sees us, and whether that's working for us or not. And if we need to change it, it's time to shift things up. And sometimes that can be really challenging, and it does take a lot of courage to do that. So we are also in the state of manifesting abundance. This is an abundance month. Prosperity in Taurus is so grounded, so earthy. And if you look at Taurans, they're just very, very loyal. They're very good-natured. They're very steadfast, though. To get them to make a quick decision about anything usually is very challenging. I guess it depends on what moon sign they have, but for the most part, externally, they're not quick movers. They really like to kind of dig deep and think about things before they make choices or decisions. So they're not really known for spontaneity, but they are known for being deeply loyal and for being deeply rooted and grounded. And especially if you have a person who's an air or water, they can come in and be kind of like a breath of fresh air. Because for like the people who are air signs, myself included, it's a nice shifting in energy where you can find somebody that just feels stable and kind of more introspective. And that's all the energies of Taurus. So if you haven't already, get your journal and get something to sage with, or to clear your space with. I'm going to use some sage, which is my go-to. And I also have behind me, I don't know if you can see kind of the smoke, I have some All Mother incense burning, which is a very, very powerful way to shift the energy. It's charged with one energy. So I have that burning too. It has kind of been one of those days, like I said, lots going on today for me. So let me just quickly blow that out. It's time to just take a little time now for ourselves. Just kind of clear your area, clear your space. If you don't have any clearing sage or incense, that's okay. You can use whatever you have. And the biggest and the most important tool in all of this is you. So I think I'm here. Let me see what happened. Oh no. And we are also in Mercury retrograde. Something popped up on my screen. I went to click it off and then they were at my screen. That is so funny. So I'm intending for this session, this time together, that everything be clear. Our electronics work perfectly. Whatever device we're on, may it just perform beautifully. So I swear sometimes it's a miracle I can even do these hangouts, because I'm not very well versed in a lot of the electronic art ways, some things, but okay. So I use sweetgrass to feel in the space of what we've taken out with the sage. So Energy 101 says that whenever you've taken something out, it's important, you've created a void, to fill it with something. So I use sweetgrass as an offering to the ancestors, give me some, to those who have gone before us and those who will go after us, and to this time and space, to each one of us as we work these powerful intentions together. So I also use my All Mother oil, which is important for me, just to anoint myself. If you have any kind of blessing oil, it's so wonderful to just kind of root you and anchor you into any kind of sacred work that you're doing. So that is us. So welcome. And so what are your intentions? What have you been thinking about with these earth signs in Taurus? If this is new for you, I would suggest there are things about money and prosperity, and there's a lot of that kind of work going on. But we're going to kind of go under that work, because everybody, I don't know a person who doesn't desire prosperity or abundance in whatever form. Everybody has an idea or a vision of what that looks like. It looks different for everybody. But in the process, it seems like people have a challenge with abundance and prosperity at one time or another in their lives. And why is that? Why is it that we go through periods of our lives where we feel sometimes unworthy, or we feel like we may don't have enough, or we look at another person's life and we're not supposed to compare, but we find ourselves doing it at times and thinking, wow, what did they do? Or what are they doing that's different? Or am I missing out on something? So before we kind of go into tonight's ritual, I wanted to take a little bit of time to kind of talk to you about the importance of really shedding the story. Being that we are under that new moon, we have the opportunity to not only seed the intentions, but also reveal the things that we are stuck or blocked with, so that we can remove those as well, to really get down to those deep layers of truth and an infinite possibility, the rawness of ourself, our stories that we can shed, and we're left in those spaces of the nakedness. But in that space, there's so much that can be revealed. So that is what we're going to look at tonight. So what I do, as we do these on these online moon rituals, for those who are new, I call in the quarters. Now, why do I call in? There are two elements of the earth. We also call in of these Okay, I think we're still live. Okay. I apologize. There's some things going on. So we are going to set the intention that everything goes the way it should be. So here we go. Let's start calling in those quarters. And hopefully when we call in the circle, let's all hold the intention that everything works the way it should. Okay. To the direction of the east, element of air, guardians of the east, where all things begin, new ideas, ingenuity, the mighty sacred winged ones. We call you now, come and be part of our circle. And to the direction of the south, element of fire, creation, passion, the sacred kundalini, the fire walkers and fire breathers. We call you now, come and be part of our circle. And to the direction of the west, element of water, the guardians of the water, the sacred water keepers, intuition, deep emotion, the wellspring of life. We call you now, come and be part of our circle. To the direction of the north, element of earth, sacred Pachamama, Mother Gaia, ancient ones, sacred ancestors, those who have gone before us and those who will go after us, ancient record keepers, our crystal and stone allies and friends, plant, animal, mineral, all of our allies. We call you now, come and be part of our circle. We call in the divine one energy to surround us, to flow through us, and to anchor us into this time and space, into no time and into no space. We call upon the beloved All-Mother, sacred and divine creatrix, she of many names known and unknown. We call upon beloved spirit. Come now and be part of our circle. Okay, I am intending that from this point on, it's smooth sailing for us. I don't know what happened, and I apologize if this was kind of skittish for a little bit. Okay, shifting feels a lot better. So now I just kind of want to check with Mr. Wallace to see if everything is okay. Mr. Wallace? Can you hear me? Is it okay over there?
It's not showing at all.
It's not showing at all? Is it for Dad?
Dad's not down.
Oh, okay. Well,
It stopped at 11:40 on YouTube, and then at 11 minutes and 40 seconds.
Okay, well, I still see that people are live, so I'm just going to go ahead and go with it. Okay, it's going. Is it working? It's good. Okay. I apologize. I just wanted to make sure that it was working. My daughter is saying her connection didn't work. Okay, we are good. You got to go with it. This is so real time, and I love it because this is life. You know, you can have everything prepped and planned and ready to go, and things happen, and you have to adjust and be ready for them. You have to adjust your sails and say, you know what, I'm continuing on, and so this is perfect. Everything happens synchronistically. So, and I want you to close your eyes again. And I want you to picture a beautiful shelf. It can be any shape, color, size. And know, for those of you who have been before with me, know that this is a magic shelf. This is a magical shelf where our sacred team and guides take care of any worries or concerns that we may have of the day. So let's look at this shelf. Picture it in any way you want. And picture yourself releasing and putting on this shelf all of your cares, worries, or concerns. And allow yourself to be present in this moment with me for the duration of this hour. And in this time and space, and into no time, into no space, let's connect to those who will be watching live with us now or who will be watching later. So I want you to focus onto the center of your chest. In this space, we call your heart chakra infinite love. There's a divine portal here to infinite love. And I want you to picture in the center of your chest a beautiful spiral. It can be any color it wants to be. And imagine it growing bigger and bigger, coming out of your chest until it engulfs your entire body. And picture us now, all of us, wherever we may be around the world, sitting in a great big circle. Those who are here live and those who will watch after. Picture us all in a great circle together, where there is no beginning and no end. All present, all connected. And with your beautiful spiral energy, I want you to extend it out of your left side into the person that is on your left. And this person takes that beautiful spiral energy into the right side, and it merges with their beautiful spiral energy. It releases out of, continues on the left side. And so it goes around this beautiful circle together, clockwise, spiraling around and around, all connected in beautiful heart energy. So see this energy making its way around our beautiful circle until it comes back to you and you receive it on your right side. Seeing all the vibrant colors, pristine, beautiful. Let it spiral with your energy in this infinite perfection of love. All illusion drops away, and we are present in our most authentic self. And so here we are. And welcome. Okay, so tonight, there's going to be some really, really neat things going on tonight. I have on my altar 2 stones, a citrine and a quartz, and they are being charged with tonight's energies, and they will go at the end of the night to somebody of choosing. So we will do that. They're going to get all these energies. They're anointed with the All Mother oil, and I'm really excited to see who they're going to go to. I was guided to do that, so we'll see what that goes to. But that isn't the giveaway. That's one giveaway. But being that May is my birthday birthday month, I am going to be gifting away to one person an email clearing. So I'll be giving a clearing through email, so you can be anywhere in the world, and as you're participating live, that's the only requirement, and you get to have a clearing session with me. So whether we speak or whether it's email, it's the same. Energy is energy. So I think that's really exciting. So that will be announced at the end of the hour, and we will do a drawing the way Mr. Wallace and I do. We draw names, and then we announce it afterwards. So two drawings tonight. And so now I want you to think a little bit about, as we created the circle, I want you to think about the things that are calling you in your life. Now, everyone is here for a specific reason, whether it be to just feel better, to feel connected, to feel part of a spiritual tribe, because we all are a spiritual tribe here. It doesn't matter where we are around the world, we are connected. Or there may be a specific reason why you're here, to work some powerful magic, to set some powerful intentions. And along with that, that is why we are gathering, to shift consciousness, to shift our planet, to shift each other. And the way we do that is we begin with ourselves, and cell speaks to cell. And the more that we connect with people in our circle, our close-knit friends or family members, or people that we call family, friends that are family, all of that, we make shifts and changes in the world. Our world changes, and we manifest that. So I want to speak a little bit about something to you. It's been coming up a lot lately, and that is the changing of the consciousness of our planet. I call it the Matrix. Okay, you can, if you like it, in it to kind of the movie The Matrix, but it basically is, think of the Earth as this big, beautiful hologram where there's all sorts of energies that are present. Okay, it's a big, beautiful grid, and all these energies are present, and they're available to us at any time. Now, we constantly feed this consciousness, because cell speaks to cell, and so we have these connections. And so the more that come together for an activity or believe something, it manifests that way, because there are so many people holding those intentions. So it's time to shift this, because the planet is going through a major, if you can feel it, influx of energy. There's so many things now a lot of fear is coming up. A lot of people are being addressed with fear. A lot of people are being called to their life's work and have no idea how it's supposed to go. There's a lot of different things happening, and all of them are valid. At the same time, there are so many different things that need to be addressed. And the best way to find answers, to seek the answers to the questions that you have, is to go deep within. So there are different ways to do this. And one way that I'll be teaching you tonight is a very powerful way to really skip through illusion. So I want you to, if you have your writing device, to write down, whether it be paper, pen, or just intention, or even on your phone, whatever, write down some things that you have felt you identified with, whether it be the where you live, the location, the nationality that you grew up with, the story of your family, or the way that you identify within the world right now. What is your story? Where do you find your power? Where do you find your strength from? What's where in that story? Where do you say, yeah, this is amazing. This is really great. Okay, and I want you to look at that for a moment, okay? And here's the thing. These are all stories. They can change at any time. Even though a person, say, may be born or raised in one environment, they can move from that place and be completely somewhere across the world. And that is now their story. They may have a memory of where they grew up and where they were, but that isn't the reality of where they are now. See, we so much attach to the past that we get muddled in the being in that present moment, in the present consciousness, for lack of a better word. So a lot of people like to say, well, I was born into this family, or I have this number of children, or I married, or I got divorced, or whatever your story is, in and out, influx and exiting. That's what we have. And it's energy is constantly moving, and that's what it is. It's energy. What in that space do you find your power, or do you even know what that power is yet? It doesn't matter if you don't have a name for it, or if you do, that's really good. And in that space, ask yourself, is it a story? This stuff that I call, like, I find my power, or is it really something seated within me? And if it is, that's great. But we're all here for a reason. When we're manifesting abundance and prosperity, that's why I asked that question, because it's the seated of power. We all want to feel that prosperous energy, that abundant energy, that powerful shifting of emotions that gets us to the place of where we feel untouchable, where we feel completely alive, and our life feels full of purpose. So in that space, what is true prosperity and what is true abundance? People like to use lists like, your health, your family. Those are all amazing. And absolutely, I would 100% agree that that is abundance. That is true wealth. But the undercore layer of that, there are times where people can have all of these magnificent things in the world, or maybe just one or two of those things that I listed, and still feel unworthy of them. Still feel like in some way, shape, or form, they are trying to measure up to a story through an expectation, through something that was put upon them by another. Whatever way that looks, it comes across, and it actually becomes a block to true abundance and prosperity, because we have an expectation of what that's supposed to look like. So right now, today, we're going to really delve into the matrix of the earth, and we're going to look at all of the history, the herstory of Pachamama. Okay? I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to put your hand on your heart and one hand on your womb space, or your na'au, your gut, your the part of you that warns you when something doesn't feel right, or there's something more, that space. And if you can, I want you to feel your heartbeat, the part of you that drums to your very own rhythm. Feel that space. And I want you to picture these beautiful glowing tendrils that go down out of your heart space, down through your solar plexus, which is by your navel, down through your sacral chakra, which are by the genital area, down through your root chakra, which is at the base of the spine, down even further to the earth chakras, which can be many different colors. See this beautiful tendril going down. It starts to spiral in this beautiful curve. At first, you just see earth around you in its many various forms, reds and browns, even some greens. Going further down, reaching down into the center of Pachamama, passing our crystal, stone, and ally friends. Even further down to the core, the center of Mother Gaia. Base. Sounds very familiar. You have heard it for many lifetimes. All who have walked this planet or who will walk this planet have heard this mother's heartbeat, Pachamama's heartbeat. Just like our Earth Mother and this recent incarnation, we know her heartbeat. So feel deeply into that energy now. See colors swirling about you, golds and silvers and reds, all colors of prosperity and true abundance. See the life force of Pachamama. In this space, Mother gives to all of her children. She gives without expectation. She gives deeply because she loves deeply. And so now I want you to feel that connection to her. The tendril that we came down to her with is our umbilical cord to her. It keeps us connected. It keeps us rooted and close to her. And picture, if you will, in your mind's eye, what does Pachamama look like? And create a beautiful representation of her now so that you can speak to her. Is she older than time? Beautiful, wise, lovely, nurturing. Feel her and see her. And she has a message for you because she knows what you carry in your heart and the worries that you have been carrying and the burdens that have been laden on you. And as you come to sit at her feet to hear her words, she speaks to you as she caresses you and says, "Beloved child, that of mine, you are loved and held divinely, and you have never walked any lifetime alone. I have placed before you an infinite source of abundance. Know that you don't need to do anything to be worthy of this abundance. You don't need to do anything to be worthy of this prosperity. It is yours by divine birthright because you are mine. You are my child. Every emotion you have felt, every fear that you have engaged in, I have felt it with you, and you are not alone. Allow yourself now to let go, my child, of the stories. I collect and keep them all. Return those stories to me, and let me give you fresh new ones now. Ones of joy, ones of infinite health, abundance in all areas of beauty of life, prosperity in all ways and forms. All of these treasures await you. You need only to trust and believe. The way I create through power and it manifests. So you create through the power of your emotions and it manifests. Trust in these gifts that are given to you. You are worthy. And allow yourself to take in that message. And if there's anything else that you would like to ask her, now is the time. Go ahead now and ask your question. Receive your answer. And now it is time to thank Pachamama for exchanging her love, for showing up here for you, and reminding you that she is always with you. Traveling back up. Traveling back up that beautiful tendril. Back up through the earth. Feeling awakened, alive, powerful, infinite, ageless, without beginning or end. Come back through your root chakra, your sacral chakras, your solar plex chakra, and into your heart. And into that space, anchor in this truth now. Take a deep breath. Breathe life into it now. And take a quick moment to write down what you received, if anything, from her, in addition to what was given. And now I want to ask you, how did that feel to connect to our mother? We all share her. That's what I mean, how we are so connected and much more than we think. It doesn't matter the stories of what parents we've chosen for this incarnation. We've had many parents and many incarnations. And we've had many, many times where we have felt alone or lost. And Mother recorded every single one of those experiences to show us that we were never alone and never without. And so looking at prosperity and looking at abundance and power and what you wrote down in the very beginning, has that changed for you? What you thought was power or what you thought was abundance? Or has it even solidified even more for you? If it has changed, I offer that there is maybe something you need to look at. And if it has solidified and said, yes, everything that you have said power to be, that's exactly what it's supposed to be. And so I welcome you to go forward in that and to have the courage to take the steps that you need to anchor in that power more. And a lot of people lately have been really being activated to questioning what their life purpose is. What is my life purpose? I hear it from all ages, all walks of life. I just want to know what my life purpose is. And I'm going to tell you something. You are your life purpose. Everything that you do is your life purpose. Your life purpose finds you. You don't need to go looking for it. You are called to your life purpose. It moves you, it stirs you, it doesn't leave you alone. Sometimes it wakes you up at night. That is your purpose. And trust that you know how to do it. You may need to remember, take a couple of classes, maybe stay and do ritual every month with me in whatever form you choose to stir and to awaken. Know that you know how to do your life purpose because it's yours. And you have all of the tools that you need. And it's time to trust that you need to understand that there's nothing outside of you that you can't find within you in every shape and form. So instead of looking, trust that it's coming and trust that it's, even if you already are guided to what your life purpose is and you have no idea how to start with just trusting in what you're being guided to do, because all things serve a purpose. Nothing is a wasted time. You've gotten experience from it, you've learned from it, or you've gotten clarity. Everything serves a purpose. And I love that. If you trust that your life is a sacred offering, your life is holy. Everything that happens in your life is recorded. Everything that you do for the benefit of humanity is blessed, and people receive that blessing. You may not know it. You may not know when you say hello or smile to somebody if they really needed it that day. You don't even know the impact of your life unless you're fully aware. And it's time to become aware, to understand that you are much grander than you've gave yourself credit for. It's time to remember and awaken to that power within you, that true prosperity, that true abundance that is without end. And here's the thing, a lot of people love the idea of monetary prosperity, and that is great. I have nothing against that. I understand that we live in a society where that is important because you need to eat, you need to live. I understand that. That is great. But what if the monetary system changes and all of that focus on the green currency, or whatever country you live in, the color of your currency, it changes? Then what? One thing doesn't change, and that's you, in the sense of your power, your ability to manifest, your ability to go within and to manifest everything that you are needing in your life. That is true abundance. So start to look at and manifest big, and trust that you have the power to do this. You have the same elements. Remember what I said when I called in the 4 quarters, that are made up of Pachamama, that she gifts to the world. You are made of that. You have the ability. I know it's pretty deep. And I do that because there have been many times in my life as well. I'm not a stranger to those feelings of being overwhelmed or feeling inundated with just story after story and connecting with past experiences. And all that does is deplete you of being in the now, of a forward-thinking future, of something to look forward to, because you're constantly feeling, especially if you say had a past that wasn't so happy, you fall into the category of believing that something, or maybe that there's a story that you are defective somehow, or there's something wrong with you, or you need to heal this. And absolutely, but while you heal it, embrace it all, because as you heal, the world heals. As you heal, ancestors past and future heal. All is now. So I invite you to question your stories. Do they bless your life? If they don't, let them go. Have the courage to let them go with blessing, honoring, knowing that nothing is left uh, unrecorded. Everything that you've gone through, all of the courageous things that you've had to do in your life, all of it is recorded. But you can let go of struggling now, and you can allow yourself to expand and to trust that you know how. And that's scary. It's scary because the ego doesn't know what to do when you're trusting in yourself. It gives you all the references as to why you shouldn't. Remember this decision, remember this experience, but you know what? That isn't now. That was before. And you're different now. And you're claiming a different part of your life that maybe you hadn't claimed in this way before. So with each new day, proclaim your life. I am worthy of abundance and prosperity in all of its many forms. Claim it. Okay, so now, before we close, I want to thank you for joining me in your Friday evening. I want to thank you for taking the time to show up and to have the courage to look deeply at your life, at your conscious being, and having the courage to change what needs to be changed and embracing what needs to be embraced. We are the way showers. We guide. It's pretty cool because the more that we do it, the more our world changes, and we get that benefit from it. I deeply love each and every one of you, and thank you for being part of the Shakti Spiral. I look forward to gathering with each one of you every month because it fills my life with such joy to hear the stories of how the rituals have been for you. And as we call in the one energy, to have the one energy bless your life, it is, there are no words. And isn't it funny how there are few words for things that are sacred and holy. We need to start coming up with some words for that. Okay, now I want you to close your eyes again. And I want you to take everything that we have received this evening into your heart space, into your consciousness, into the subconsciousness, retraining those neurons in your brain to start believing, changing the blueprint, changing the matrix of your being to one that is fully open and receptive to abundance and prosperity in all of its forms. Beloved All-Mother, Sacred Divine One Energy, Sacred Spirit, we thank you for being here, part of our circle. To the direction of the north, beloved Pachamama, element of earth, thank you for being part of our circle. To the direction of the west, element of water, sacred record keepers, intuition, thank you for being part of our circle. And to the direction of the south, element of fire, Kundalini, powerful creative expression of passion. Fire walkers and breathers, thank you for being part of our circle. And to the direction of the east, element of air, where all things begin. Sacred mighty winged ones, thank you for being part of our circle. And with your eyes still closed, I want you to feel again the circle that we are all part of. Continuing and without ends, all connected. With love in this space, send love and healing to those of our circle who are here live or who will watch later on, who are in need of special support from tonight's ritual, love, and gentle assistance. We come to those now who need that aid in solidifying the work that was done tonight. Those who might be shifting out of old paradigms and belief, we send love. For those letting go of toxic relationships, we send love. To those who are needing assistance with the illusion of fear, we send love. Those who are in need of healing, we send love. And now, as a collective, let's send love down to the core of Pachamama one last time. And to all of her children, all sentient beings, let's send love and blessing. Picturing people all over the world awakening because of the work that is being done this evening. Awakening to truth, awakening to responsibility for their lives and the life that they connect with in this world. And now picture again that spiral, letting go of all of the energy that was shared with you out through your right side to the person on your right. And watch it unwind, going counterclockwise. Blessing each and every one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. and receive your energy again through your left side. Focusing on your spiral, it's time to contract it, making it smaller and smaller, feeling blessed, feeling renewed, and feeling divinely connected. Concentrate it now as it gets smaller and smaller until it resides safely again in the center of your heart chakra. Thank you. And so now, it's hot in this room. Thank you for that. And so for now, 2 people will be getting the giveaway. One will be for these our little stone and crystal allies here. It's a citrine piece, a tumbled little piece. I've had this with me for a while. And a little quartz to kind of magnify the work that was done with all the things that were done today. So this is going to go to a special somebody that will be picked after this live broadcast is over. And the way that you do that is you just post either on the Google Plus event page or under the YouTube channel or at the Facebook event page for the Shakti Spiral that you would like to be entered into the drawing for the crystals and stones, or just the stone set. Now for the second giveaway, which is the bonus because it's my birthday month, and that is a special mini email clearing with me. And that is specifically towards all the things that we worked with tonight. If there are any blocks or any things that need to be cleared, I will be offering that through email support. So I will do the clearing on my side, is what that looks like. We'll set a certain time or frame of time, and I'll let you know when I'll be doing that. And then I will do the clearing, and then I will email you what was done or how the findings were. And so if you have been wanting to work with me, this is a really great way to kind of get an intro into that. So that will be gifted to one person. And so if you're interested in that giveaway, go ahead and the same thing, write that down on Google Plus, the event page, YouTube, the streaming underneath the video, or on the Facebook event page for the Shakti Spiral. So until next month, I wish you blessings as we continue to journey, as we continue to address those things that need courage, and to just go forward with love and blessing. May abundance and prosperity just shower upon you in every beautiful way. So much love. Mwah.